Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're eating regularly, never skipping meals, but somehow your body still feels weaker day by day? Climbing stairs feels heavier than it used to. Standing up and sitting down takes more effort. One of my patients, Linda 67, once told me, "Doctor, I eat just like I always have. So why do I feel like I'm shrinking?" I looked at her and gently said, "Because some of the things we eat every day are quietly stealing muscle from us without us even realizing it. It's not that you're eating less. It's that you may be eating the wrong things your body doesn't need, or worse, things that slowly harm it. Everyday foods, things that seem harmless, easy to grab, easy to eat. But those same foods might be silently breaking you down bit by bit. And the scariest part, it happens so quietly, no warnings, until one day you're falling more, taking longer to heal, and losing the freedom you once had. Have you ever felt that way? If you have, then we need to talk. Now imagine this. Your body is like a factory, and to build muscle it needs materials, protein. But here's what most people don't notice. Some of the extra stuff in our daily diet, stuff that looks harmless, can actually shut that factory down. I had a gentleman named George 72 come see me. His legs were weak, he could barely climb the front steps. He said, "Doc, I eat eggs, fish, even drink milk. Why are my muscles still shrinking?" I looked through his food journal and there it was. Tons of preservatives, refined sugars, and industrial oils. Those things mess with how the body absorbs and uses protein. So you see, it's not just about eating protein. It's about making sure your body can use it. It's like having bricks, but no working cement, you're not building anything strong. Ask yourself this: are the things you're eating helping your body heal or getting in the way? Sometimes it's not about eating too little, it's about eating the wrong things. I know what a lot of folks think, but I don't eat anything fancy. Just the same old foods I've eaten for years. But here's the truth. Those same familiar foods, the ones we've eaten since we were young, might now be speeding up muscle loss, especially after 60. A buddy of mine, Mark, he's 68, still has cereal every morning, drinks diet soda, grabs fast food now and then just for convenience. But in just 2 years, he lost nearly 10% of his muscle mass. Not from illness, not from lack of movement, just from the way he was eating. Now, I'm not saying those foods are evil, but when your body reaches a point where it needs more careful protection, some of those old friends on your plate, they can quietly turn into enemies. Have you ever taken a moment to really look at the foods you eat every day? After 60, every meal isn't just about staying full. It's about holding on to your strength. And sometimes the very first step is just to pause and take a closer look at what's on your plate. I'm sharing this not to make you worry, but to help you start truly paying attention. Because if we keep eating the wrong things, the body will slowly start to weaken. Not in a loud or obvious way, but quietly. You'll feel more tired after a trip to the grocery store. It'll take longer to bounce back from a cold. A small cut might take weeks to heal. And no, that's not just part of getting older. That's your body sending a signal: I'm getting weaker. I need your help. One of my patients, Susan, 63 years old, once told me it took her nearly 3 weeks to walk normally again after a simple cold. And when we looked into it, the problem started with what seemed like harmless snacks: cookies, diet sodas, frozen meals. See, when your body no longer has the nutrients and muscle strength to recover on its own, even a mild fall or a basic cold can turn into something serious. Have you ever been through that? If so, maybe it's time for a change. I always tell my patients, food doesn't just affect your weight or blood sugar, it affects your hormones too, especially the ones that help preserve muscle. Did you know some foods can lower testosterone, insulin, or growth hormone, key hormones that keep your muscles strong as you age? Foods full of refined sugar, reused frying oil, or ultra-processed ingredients don't just cause inflammation, they throw your hormones off balance. I remember a patient, his name was Robert, 70. Used to be pretty active, but after a few years of eating whatever was easy and quick, he started to feel weak, struggled to sleep, and said he just didn't feel like himself. Blood tests showed his testosterone had dropped significantly, and there was no medical cause, just his diet. Have you ever felt like that, like your energy's gone, your drive is fading, and you don't know why? Well, your hormones might be responding to what you're feeding your body every day. But here's the good news: you can change that. And it starts by changing what goes on your plate. Now, I want you to think about this. You could take all the vitamins in the world, eat your leafy greens every day, but if your body can't absorb them, it's like trying to catch the wind. There was a lovely woman I met, Janet, 66. She told me she took calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D religiously, but she still felt tired, sore, and weak. When we looked into her eating habits, it turned out she was having a lot of white bread, artificial sweeteners, and diet sodas. Those things were interfering with her gut's ability to absorb the nutrients she needed. You see, some foods don't directly hurt you, but they block the good stuff from helping you. It's like trying to build a house with quality bricks, but your foundation is soaking wet. No matter how good the materials, nothing solid will stand. So I want to ask you, the foods you eat every day, are they helping your body absorb the nutrients you need, or are they quietly getting in the way? The answer is sitting right there on your plate. I know, life gets busy. Sometimes out of convenience or habit, we reach for what's easy: frozen meals, microwave dinners, snacks in boxes. But here's the truth. Those very foods loaded with salt, refined sugars, and industrial oils could be slowly eating away at your muscle strength every single day. I once had a patient, Alan, 69 years old, lived alone. Most of his meals were canned soup, hot dogs, instant noodles. After 2 years, his weight hadn't changed, but the muscle in his arms and legs had clearly wasted away. He told me, "Doc, I don't feel pain, I just feel weaker every week." You see, the real danger is that we don't even feel the muscle loss. Not until standing up gets harder, walking slows down, or we fall and struggle to get back up. I'm not here to tell you what you can or can't eat. I'm here to help you understand that what you put into your body today will decide how strong you'll stand in the years ahead. And sometimes just choosing one different food can give your body a brand new chance. I've told many of my patients this. A small change today builds real strength for tomorrow. You know, losing muscle after 60 doesn't have to be inevitable. What matters is, are we willing to let go of the foods quietly doing us harm? One of my patients, Helen, 65, realized she was eating way too much processed food. So she made a decision. Nothing drastic. She just cooked at home, more swapped out canned meals for fresh veggies, grilled fish, beans, and eggs. 3 months later, she came back walking steadier, voice brighter. She smiled and said, "I didn't expect cutting just a few things would make me feel this much better." Removing harmful foods doesn't just slow down muscle aging, it gives you back a sense of control, the power to live strong, free, and fully present in this chapter of life. Are you ready to start today? Just one small shift could be the first step toward a brand new life. Before we wrap up today's video, I want to leave you with this. Aging might take away thick hair, sharp eyesight, or quick feet, but it can't take away your power to take action, not unless you let it. Muscles don't disappear overnight. They fade little by little with every unnoticed meal, every unnoticed habit. But here's the good news. Once you see it, once you realize what's happening, you can bring it back. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Start by looking at what you're eating. Swap out one harmful item for something nourishing. Start by taking care of you the same way you've cared for your loved ones all these years. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with someone you love, someone who might be quietly worrying about their health just like you. I'm Dr. Your Name, and I'm always here to walk this journey with you. See you in the next video, where we'll keep learning how to live stronger, stay in control, and stay hopeful after 60. Wishing you a powerful day ahead.